What's up, you guys, and welcome to a whole new episode of Tony Approved. Quick question, who do you guys like better, YG or Kehlani? While you guys are mulling over that thought, I want you guys to go ahead and make sure that you like and subscribe so you can stay in the know of everything that Tony Approved has coming at you guys. Okay, so if you're clicking on this video, you already know that we're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Kehlani's mixtape, EP, whichever one you want to call it, While We Wait, that she released last year while we're waiting for her bundle of joy to be born. Now, in the time that passed, Kehlani has definitely been dropping some new music. There are 2 Kehlani feature songs that are out right now that I have been listening to this week. This first one is this song, Conclusions, with her and YG. That song is definitely a vibe. I have been listening to that song on repeat over and over and over again.
I wanna know if this mutual. I wanna know if this suit is both. I wanna know cause you beautiful. I wanna know.
That means I love you no matter what conclusion we come to.
I love it when artists use vocals to be a part of their track production and it just snatches in the sound. To me, I'm not gonna lie, it gives me a little bit more of the feel of Kehlani. I really do like YG. I like the way he raps. I like his style of rapping. So I really like the fact that he has a record that's for the ladies, but the dudes can also vibe too in the car and, you know, be cool and just be mobbing along to it or whatever. And then we also have her song Valentine's Day, which I'm not gonna lie, I just heard that song and I kind of missed it, and the words on the street is that Kehlani actually put that record out because she felt like YG might have been clout chasing just a little bit with the release of Conclusions. Now, that hasn't been confirmed, and I don't like to just go off of stuff that's going on in the street. As a fan and coming from the fan perspective, I like both records and I'm gonna listen to and bump both records. With the Valentine's Day song, you can definitely tell that that song came from a real place, just based off of the lyrics and just the way how she was able to just completely give us exactly how she was feeling without actually giving us the name of the person and without being super messy.
Expected to carry the weight. You don't deserve recognition. You played the hero, but you really are the villain. Use me for status and the fame and recognition. It's fucking crazy.
So I like that. If you haven't heard either one of those records, I'm gonna leave a link down in the comment section for you guys to definitely check them out. They're both bops, so you don't want to miss out on those.
Ain't none your business. Ain't none your.
I'm assuming that with this album cover, she's looking at a makeup mirror. You know, one of those little circular makeup mirrors that women have on their makeup stand or in their vanity type area. I said it was a makeup picture because of the beautiful shot of Kehlani that's inside of the circle, you know, however be it. But yeah, it's a cool album cover. On a rating of scale of 1 to 4 for album covers that jump out at you, probably would give it about a 2. But hey, you know, great picture.
I left footsteps in the mud so you could follow me.
Number 1 would definitely have to be Footsteps. I really like this song so much because it gives me that late 90s, early 2000s vibe. It puts me in a mindset of Brandy's album, Never Say Never, just the way it sounds. And I think it's a great opening track for the EP, puts you in the mood of the vibe of the project and let you know, hey, ooh, this is gonna be a nice little ride and little EP that I can listen to, baby. Numbers 2 definitely have to be Feels. Shout out to my boy Jahan Sweet. We actually went to high school together and he has writing and production credits for this song. Feels is another record off of the EP that definitely sticks out. I think this song definitely has single potential. I could definitely hear it on the radios. I love the beat of this song. My favorite part of the song is actually the bridge. I love it when artists have their main vocals going and their backgrounds and they be doing these little runs. It's really nice, as you guys can tell. I really like that. And the lyrics make you feel all exciting and lovey-dovey all in the inside. It really works. RPG would probably be my 3rd favorite track off of the album. I like this song because of its vulnerability in it, and it almost feel like it's telling a story, because don't you hate when you're in a relationship and you almost got to tell the person how to love you or how to do you right? If we're not being loved a certain type of way or how we feel like we should be loved, then ooh, y'all, it's hot while making this video. If we're not feeling like we're being loved and being respected to a certain level of degree, then we're not gonna feel like you're really kind of into us. And sometimes you start started to feel like the actions of the other person isn't as genuine if I have to tell you, hey, I like X, Y, and Z in order for you to do it. But on the flip side, people aren't mind readers, and we all show love in a different type of way. That's why communication is key, for you guys to come together and say, hey, you know, I like X, Y, and Z. You say you like A, B, and C, and then we kind of meet in the middle with elemental P, and we just kind of go from there and make the best of our personal relationship.
Show me your love, show me your love, show me your love.
There are 4 artists that are actually featured on this EP, and that's honestly not a bad set of people. Out of the 4 artists, the features that stuck out to me the most definitely will have to be Musiq Soulchild, who is a legend in the music industry. I think his voice, like I said, Footsteps is a great opening track, so having him featured on Footsteps definitely caught my attention. Like, ooh, Musiq Soulchild's on here, I'm definitely gonna check this out. And his voice definitely complemented the track, brought it to it, completed that rounding sound. It was moving forward, kind of still matching in with that late 90s, early 2000s sound. He gives the record a classic sound, if you kind of get that, more because he's been in the music industry for a good amount of time. And it's a great introduction to some of the newer fans who might not really be too familiar with his music. Also, Black is another feature that stuck out to me. What's crazy about the Black feature is I wasn't really familiar with a lot of Black's music at the time this EP came out. I did get into his album afterwards, fell in love with it. It's definitely Tony approved. And because of that, I started listening to songs that I had seen that he was featured on a little bit more. This is one of the records, and it actually caught my attention at the beginning, but not as much as some of the other tracks. When I realized, hey, Black is on, I listened to it more and more, and hey, made me like it even more. You know, power of features. If I had to pick one song that just had to go off the track listing, it would probably be Butterfly. And don't get me wrong, Butterfly, great lyrics and stuff, but for me personally, in my opinion, Butterfly doesn't really stand on its own next to the rest of the records that are on the EP. Now, when it's a solo single by itself, so I'm just listening to it and I'm vibing out somewhere and it comes on, definitely will pay attention to it and kind of get into it. But when you comparing it against Feels, Footsteps, Nunya, Nights Like This, yeah, in my personal opinion, if any song is gonna get skipped off the EP, it'll be Butterfly. And I mean that in the most respectful way. I know artists are sensitive about their shit, so, you know, can't be on here being disrespectful. Overall, this project is definitely deemed Tony approved because A, it was the first Kehlani project I ever listened to all the way through. I know that's kind of crazy with it being an EP. I was familiar with her other singles like The Way, Distraction, her song 24/7, that was my junk. I really like that song because of the vulnerability and the honesty of it and saying, hey, you know, we all have our bad days and ain't nobody good every single day, 24/7, 7 days a week. And what's crazy, society will tell you that it's okay for you not to be good, but then people pick on you when you're having a bad day. Ain't that some crap? But I definitely like this project. This album, or this EP, could have actually been an album to me. It makes me want to listen to more of Kehlani's music, makes me excited to see what other projects she's going to release, and she's definitely on Tony Approved's radar moving forward. But I want to know from now, what do you guys think about the EP? Did you guys listen to it? What do you guys think about it from, you know, being released a whole year later? What songs stuck out to you? What was your favorite tracks? Kehlani, she has several new tracks out outside of Conclusions and Valentine's Day. She has All Me, which is her song with Keisha Cole. She has Morning, which is her feature on Tiana Taylor record, and that video is so steamy and sexy. So I really like that, and that song is definitely a vibe too, and a nice little bop. Kehlani she's really out here doing her thing, and I'm really excited to see what else she's gonna present to us moving forward. So it's time for you guys to sign off. I definitely want to know what you guys think about this project. If you guys are still listening to it, do you feel like it aged well? Kehlani, we as fans definitely are excited to see what it is that you do next. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. While you're on my channel, check out other videos that are in my catalog, and I'll be back soon with another album spotlight. Until next time, God bless, and thanks for watching.